Beautiful Xiuwen, a county located in central Guizhou, China, is the birthplace of Yangming culture. A famous thinker of the Ming dynasty, Wang Yangming's theory has spread far and wide, and Xiuwen County now attracts Yangming culture lovers from all over the world. Come with me to explore this fascinating area.
Today we're here to visit a cave. A cave? Yes, a cave, but no ordinary cave. Over 500 years ago, this was the home of one of China's most influential philosophers. But why was he living in a cave? And what was his lifestyle like here? Well, let's go and take a look. 哇，嘿，老师，
欢迎你，
是
欢迎你，欢迎你。
所以这是什么地方？
这是阳明先生的厨房，这里还有烟熏火燎的这个样子，他就在这里做饭。
So they've been cooking very simple food here, like porridge, for example, which would have been really good because it's absolutely freezing in here. I'm 189 centimeters tall, and apparently Wang Yangming was around the same height as me. So I can't imagine how he lived for so long in such a place with such a low ceiling. It's not really comfortable in here for people of my height.
它这个地方我们习惯称它叫一室一厅一厨。刚才我们已经从厨房进来了，所以这就是他的这个卧室，这就是他的工作区。
So this was Wang Yangming's workspace. He would spend his time here reading and meditating. The books he would read here was the I Ching, which translates as the Book of Changes, one of the most influential books in Chinese philosophy. And that's why this cave has the name it does, because it means to read the Book of Changes, or to read I Ching. We're now in Wang Yangming Cultural Park. Behind me, a statue of Wang Yangming. In one hand, he's holding his pen while overlooking Xiuwen County. So join me as we go on in, take a look around. Probably one of Wang Yangming's most important ideas. The philosophy that there is a unity between knowledge and action. What does that mean? Now, as a philosophy, it's a little bit past me, but luckily, we have an expert here who can explain it a little bit better.
您好，那现在我们所看的这3块展板呢，是阳明先生他的一个核心思想。 心即理，知行合一，致良知。而在今天我们所了解的知行合一来说的一个解读的话，更趋向于我们的知识理论与实践相结合，做到知行合一。
In the China Yangming Cultural Park, you can see exhibits related to Wang Yangming and experience interesting traditional cultural activities. I can't wait to give it a go.
So after visiting the Yangming Culture Park, I wanted to find out how are students studying Yangming's philosophy in modern times. I've been told that the students here at Xiuwen No. 1 Middle School are quite well versed in his philosophies. So let's go on in and meet some of them. You hear that? Sounds like philosophy is in the air. I'm guessing it's the students reading. Let's go and take a look. So guys, what can you tell me about Wang Yangming?
Three most important theory in his theory. One is two the conscience, two is minus reason, and three is the unity of knowledge and action.
Yes.
I think the most important is the unity of
Although I only spent about a few hours on campus, I was impressed by the enthusiasm and confidence of the children, and I could see that Yangming culture has become a part of local education.
We've arrived at Liuguang River, a river on which Wang Yangming himself once travelled a very long time ago. Looking around, it really is quite beautiful, and I can see why he spent some time here. Why don't we get on board and go and see some of the sights he might have seen? Some days my job can be very, very stressful, but then I get days like this and I just think, wow, some days I really love my job. Xiuwen County isn't only famous for its Wang Yangming culture, but also its kiwi industry. Now, I'm not much of a kiwi connoisseur, so I'm very interested to see and taste kiwis here on this kiwi farm. So, let's go take a look. Oh, my first time ever picking any kind of fruit at all. Okay, let's get to work. Well, picking the kiwis is kind of easy, but I imagine if you're doing this 12 hours every day, it's going to become tough work pretty quickly. Oh, fun fact for you. Did you know that in Chinese, kiwi is called nihao tao? Why? Because nihao is a kind of monkey, the macaque monkey. And people say that the fur of the kiwi reminds them of the fur of the macaque monkey. Let's have a try. Oh yeah. Sweet and juicy. The kiwi from Xiuwen, it's really sweet and juicy. Oh, and of course, a very good source of vitamin C.
During my visit to Xiuwen County, I glimpsed just the tip of the iceberg of Chinese philosophy through Yangming culture. He certainly seems to have influenced this part of Guizhou, and I think he would have been very moved to see how his theories have been passed down from generation to generation.